G'day, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Isaac Butterfield, and if you're new to this channel, you may not know of my hatred for our vegan brothers and sisters. You see, for the longest time, I've made extremely antagonistic content calling out vegans left, right, and center all over the world for their outrageous existence and their ridiculous diets that they do happen to have. But I wonder if I've changed my tune. I wondered if I searched vegan on TikTok in the little search thing, if I could find some content that would change my mind forever. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, I may have found it because I've compiled a list of the best TikToks and Instagram reels all made by vegans for vegans that perhaps will change my mind.
The reason people aren't vegan is one of three things.
Okay.
Lack of education, lack of empathy, or lack of intelligence. Which one would you fall into?
Okay, let's all have a bit of a guess here. Lack of education, lack of empathy, lack of intelligence. Interesting. I'm not overly educated. I completed high school. I went to university for a couple of weeks. I wouldn't say that I'm not educated. Empathy, I'm a bit of an empath sometimes. And as far as not intelligent, I guess that's the same as the education one. I guess I'm somewhat intelligent. I'm not extremely smart. I'm not extremely dumb. So what is wrong with me? Why aren't I vegan? Maybe it's because I am educated. Well, somewhat. I am intelligent. Well, somewhat. The empathy thing's a bit of an issue, okay? If you kill anything, it's not very empathetic, but top of the food chain for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we got here. If you want to lead a life of eating nutritious food, then you have to stay top of the food chain. If you don't, and you want to just sort of waste away to a skinny, pathetic piece of shit, then sure, eat a vegan diet. Go for it. I don't give a fuck, but I will make fun of you.
Maybe education, but I don't think that someone could be unintelligent based off of their food intake.
I think that's probably not true at all. I think there are a lot of dumb people that eat shit food, and vegans often do fall into that little realm there. You see, if you eat a diet full of fast food every single day and highly processed food every single day, then that's pretty dumb. But it's also pretty dumb not to look at the facts that we have about meat. We know how nutritious it is. We know about the micro and macronutrients that is inside of a delicious piece of steak and how important that is for general human health and not just being average. We don't want to just be average here. If we want to be the best version of ourselves and you're not eating meat, you are doing yourself a disservice, without a doubt.
Animals aren't food, just like how you are food.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I disagree. Animals are food, obviously. That's why every single dominant animal eats other animals, okay? Animals are food, okay? We're at the top of the food chain, and if you look at any dominant animal at the top of their food chain, they are eating other animals. Sorry. Even giant chimps, okay? Even those big jack chimps. Yeah, they eat a lot of veggies, but you're telling me they're not ripping their heads off something somewhere?
But if they have the education on what happens to animals and they have the empathy, what other reason would they not choose to put animals inside slaughterhouses apart from lack of intelligence?
Opinion.
Because if your opinion is that it's okay to abuse and kill animals...
You shouldn't abuse them, but if you have to eat something, then you have to kill it, okay? And vegans, as we all know, kill a lot of animals as well. Now, the crop deaths. I know a lot of vegans will go, no, there's more crop deaths because you have to feed animals than you kill. Okay. I don't give a shit. That's not my argument here. My argument is the veggies that you eat, when they were grown, animals were killed. And you are profiting off that by eating the food that was created. You are profiting off the deaths of animals. It's got nothing to do with me. Don't talk about fucking me and other, the deaths of fucking other little mice and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about you, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, I am touring around regional New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria right now. In fact, I'm doing some shows right this week in Victoria and Melbourne next week. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. Grab your tickets right now. But I am doing shows all up and down the east coast of Australia. So grab some tickets at isaacbutterfield.com.
What do you got here? This guy's killing some animals, mate.
Oh,
Why
no.
are you doing that?
I don't know, I'm fishing, bro.
Why would you kill fish? What if you were the victim? What if someone hooking you in the face and suffocating you to death? Know you better than the fish that they should die because of you. So you can have some fun. He wants fun for torturing an animal to death. He wants fun for torturing an animal to death.
This is vegan Andy. Okay, Let's quickly understand who this dude is.
I'm vegan, the monkey's vegan, and we're gonna do a vegan dance to this vegan song. You guys are the judges.
I'm Andy. I used to pay for baby cows and baby cows to be smashed in the head with hammers. You want some, bro? No. I ate this shit for 41 years. I'm not going to eat any more of it.
This guy goes out and stands and protests in public constantly and consistently. Now, my problem with him is the vast majority of people that he actually interviews are young people. And I'm talking about, young teenagers. I just wish he wouldn't do it. It just seems strange to go up and
Why are you doing that?
accuse kids of
Why would
killing
you kill
animals.
fish? What if you were the victim? What if someone hooking you in the face and suffocating you to death? Know you better than the fish that they should die because of you. So you can have some fun. He wants fun for torturing an animal to death. He wants fun for torturing an animal to death.
Okay, fucking shut up, Andy. This bloke and people exactly like him are the main reason people hate vegan people and the main reason people stay as carnivores, okay? They see them and go, fuck, I do not want to be associated with wankers, dickheads, fuckwits like him.
Ride a bike. Why do you have to make someone suffer for fun? Are you going to stop doing it?
No.
Are you going to keep being
Leave
psychotic?
these fucking kids alone, you fucking goose. I do not get that. Stop it. Just stop.
Cows are They can't milk unless they've had a baby. Cows are baby stolen, 3,000 shot in the head today. So you can have their milk and breastfeed from a cow. How disgusting.
Okay, so this is Vegan Andy again at Starbucks. And can I just say, when I go to Starbucks, I get an almond latte, so you better not be fucking screaming at me, bro.
When are you going to start going vegan? This is barbaric, medieval behaviour. And shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame.
Oh yeah, look at them. Jeez, the protesters are really into it. They look really tired, to be honest. They look really just lethargic and like, get me home and get me a matcha. Quick.
The cows are they can't milk unless they've had
Now,
a
when they
baby.
say that cows are they are artificially inseminated, and listen, I'm not a big fan of artificially inseminating anything, but I think that's a little bit of a stretch, Andy. And I think that actually takes away from people who have been the R-worded. Not. I think it takes away from what they've experienced, this horrible event where they've been, attacked. I think saying that happens to a cow and a cow's just standing there and then all of a sudden it just gets pregnant. I've met cows, which is the weirdest sentence that I've ever put on this fucking channel. But I've met cows. They're dumb, okay? They are fucking dumb. And if they weren't dumb, they wouldn't be getting eaten as much, all right? Sorry about it. I was driving on a farm, right, in my car, and these cows just stand there just going, in the middle of the road. All right? They're not the smartest animals. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed. So maybe they belong on our plates, Andy. Maybe they belong there. I think they do. Fuck them. Fuck the cows. That's my statement. Okay, we've got Peter here. And this woman's an ostrich, is she? And she's getting plucked at London Fashion Week. On ostrich farms, some birds are live plucked. Okay, well, that's not cool. Let's not do that. And endure unimaginable agony. Unimaginable agony. Okay, I'm sure it hurts, but unimaginable. Actually, you know what? I agree with Peter here. I don't think they should do this. I think if you're going to take the animal's skin or fur or feathers, other than a sheep, obviously, you just shear that shit. The animals should be utilized completely. You should use the meat. You should use the fucking fur, all that stuff. Don't just pluck them and let them writhe around in unimaginable agony. That's not cool. That's not good. And that is torture. That's not okay at all. I agree. As much as I hate PETA and they're painful and annoying, they're probably pretty spot on here. Who is this? Oh, the protesters always look just fucking fun, don't they?
Kangaroos are not shoes.
Here we have the vegan geezer. The vegan geezer. Kangaroos are not shoes.
Kangaroos are not shoes.
Haven't you got anything better to do? No, that is... No, they fucking do not.
When you buy footwear, their trainers, their runners, their footballs, they are coming from the skins kangaroos. These animals are killed
Yeah.
inhumanely by redneck
What's your point, mate? Leather. Who gives a shit? Okay? Kangaroos, as beautiful as kangaroos are, they are gorgeous creatures, okay? As beautiful as they exist in this country because of human intervention in most parts. They exist in huge numbers. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, we as humans, as the population, have to cull them. Okay. And if we don't, and this is a hard one for a lot of people to wrap their heads around, if we don't cull them, they will eat so much of the vegetation, they will eat all of the fucking grass, it'll become a wasteland, and then there's erosion and all that type of stuff. But immediately, straight away, when all that food's gone, that affects the young kangaroos, that affects the old kangaroos. They have nothing to eat, and then they starve to death. So we have to go out and cull them. Now, if you cull them and then you don't utilize their bodies, you know, for food, we should be eating kangaroos. Kangaroos are very nutritious, very high in protein, fantastic. It's great. They put it in dog food. Humans eat it. Beautiful. It tastes like shit, in my opinion. But I've only ever had it once. The skin. What are you just going to let it? What are you going to do with it? Just let it rot on the ground? Why wouldn't you use it? That makes complete sense. Use the natural resources. Don't waste it. That's crazy.
They're baby cows screaming from the slaughterhouse for their mothers.
Vegan Andy.
Screaming
Fucking
because
hell.
everyone is buying a thick shake from a mother cow. Breastfeeding from cows. Cows aren't your mother.
Cows are
Stop
not my
behaving
mother.
like
You're
a
right.
cow is your mummy.
No one gives a shit. No one cares, mate. You are wasting your entire life dedicating it to this shit. No one cares.
Is Jasper on a plant-based food as well?
He is on plant-based.
He is, fantastic.
We don't believe
That's
that.
great to know.
And he's doing him the well. Look at him.
Yes, he looks
He's
fantastic.
Jasper's fucking filthy, all right? He's angry. He's an angry dog because you're feeding him plants and fucking peas. Fuck you, dude.
Is he 8?
He's 8. He's
Brilliant.
8 in March. He is full of energy.
Yeah.
He goes running with me.
Fantastic.
He loves life.
I bet he'd love a steak more. Fuck, mate. If you are putting your dog on a vegan diet, you are such a prick. You are such a fucking cockhead. That is so bad. I understand you making decisions for yourself, but then forcing your dog to eat just shit. And to be fair, most dogs eat shit food as is. Like, you know, the pet food is shit. They should be eating fresh meat. They should be eating some veggies, maybe as well. If that's what they're eating in the wild, then yeah, sure. Some berries, all that type of stuff. But they live their life. Look what dogs do in the wild. What do wolves eat? What do dingoes eat? They kill animals. So don't fucking feed them a vegan diet, you numbskull.
Is this meat that I ate?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
What do you mean?
I thought you were the vegans.
Oh, you think we're the vegans?
I didn't know what was happening.
We're the Farmers Union against vegans.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, and
I
we're
know that
farming
voice.
Labradors, Beagles, yeah. We're trying to bring in the new dog industry because the vegans, they like to say that we're hypocrites.
But it really is dog that I ate.
Yes.
This is Jack Higgs. I thought I recognized his voice. He is the partner of Vegan Booty. They're a beautiful couple. And they are right here out pretending to be farmers, giving people what they are saying is dog meat, when it's probably just, I don't know what it is. It's probably some sort of vegan chicken nugget or something. Regardless, they're trying to confuse people and make the argument that, hey, well, why shouldn't we eat dogs? Dogs and cows are fucking twins, bro.
I ate dog.
No, it's not dog.
It is. No. Everything's humane, ethical. Yeah, we do everything the same. So we have a farm out in Lindley Valley. So we put them in the same gas chambers we put pigs. Yeah. So it's all humane. You don't have to worry about how they were treated or anything
But
like
how
that.
come we're eating dogs?
Well, because why not?
Why though?
Well,
There doesn't
they're
seem to be much
nutritious,
meat on
right? No. You can breed them so they have more meat.
Yuck! This is weird.
You eat cows?
Hey, it's a very fair argument from old Higgsy, I'll tell you that. But I'll come back at ya with this. Dogs are man's best friend. They're being bred to be our companions. And we don't eat our companions. There you go. There's my argument. That's the fucking argument, all right? We just don't. We've decided as a society that we're not going to eat you. You're our friend. Come and hang out by the fire, okay? We'll hang out together. We'll live together. We'll be codependent. So we don't eat them. Same reason we don't eat cats. That's the argument, mate. There doesn't have to be any more to it.
We are going to split the climate change lovers pizza. So let me get this right. It's a dead chicken stuffed with curdled cow pus and then wrapped in a dead pig. Gorgeous.
Oh, fuck. No. Now then, they're doing vegan comedy now.
Ooh, that looks great. I'll eat who she's eating. Oh, I love the smell of burning carcass. I'll take the breast milk latte. Can I just get the scrambled chicken ovulation? Yes, are your chicken periods free range?
I've never understood the anti-chicken egg thing. Like, just eat them. They're very good for you. And if they're ovulation, okay. I thought periods were supposed to be magical and powerful. I'm just supporting periods. That's all I'm doing. And can I just say, on the whole breast milk thing, I don't drink milk. I have cheese. I love cheese, but I don't drink milk. Not for any ethical reason. I just don't think it's overly good for you or necessary, and it makes my ass explode. That's why.
Hold on. Some dead pig stuck in my tooth.
Okay, so this is Vegan of Oz, Amy, a vegan activist, and she's made a comedy video, and it's not bad. Well done, but I think she's really, thinking she's like taking on the carnivores and destroying them. You're not. You're doing what every other vegan activist does. You think you're winning. You're not.
My father was a vegan butcher. My grandfather was a vegan butcher. So I'm a vegan
What
butcher.
the fuck's a butcher?
Like in order to have any kind of food, it requires animals to die. Crop death, I'm sure you're familiar with this objection.
So what are the animals eating? What about all those crops that had to be grown to feed the animals, right? So if you want to actually reduce crop deaths and plant casualties, go directly to eating the plants, because 80 billion mouths to feed, animal lives that we have to feed and grow food for and use land for, that's way worse.
You're talking to us like we care about crop deaths. No one gives a shit if a mouse gets caught in a fucking combine harvester. Okay, I'm sure the mouse's family gives a shit, but no one else does. That's not an argument. You're still killing animals.
Did you know adding sugar to water can increase hydration by 50 to 60% compared to plain water?
For fuck's sake.
I call it cell-ready water.
This is Freely the Banana Girl, the girl who eats 10 bananas for breakfast. I can't go any further, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about this video. I don't think they've convinced me to become vegan. What I can say is this. Everyone hates vegans. No one enjoys them. They're bad people and they shouldn't be allowed to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Be dick stinks. Toodle off. Bye-bye.